Hey everybody, Luxinda Swirl here. We are, as you can see, back out on the deck with our hydro dipping bucket. We are going to be working with a 20-ounce skinny that I have already painted matte white and put an arm in for better control. And I'm going to be using Marabu's Easy Marble paints. These are from the new collection. We have lilac, gray blue, and the glitter in violet, blue, and green. I'm not sure why I chose that, but at the time it seemed like the right thing to do. Okay. I guess because the violet and blue is in there and there's a little green too. Anyway, I have shaken these up. I'm going to take the tops off. We are going to hydro dip. This is a one-shot deal, and then I will take you through the progression of this cup I'm making so you can see everything else about it. Start with the glitter. And we'll do the lilac. And then we'll do the gray blue, which is very, very pretty color. What I'm going for is a cup that it looks like calm. It looks like the hydro dipped epitome of calm, and I'm adding glitter again at the end, and I'm going to marble, go away bug, tack things to the side, dip and twist, and hope I get really good coverage on this. Okay, here we go. Pretty. What do you think? Got a little bald spot, but I can put my decal there. Got a little orange down at the bottom. That's from hitting the side. Doggone. Oh, I can cover that up probably. All right. I love how this looks. I am very happy with this. So this is step one, and we will continue to see it through. Meet you back here. Well, actually, I'll meet you back in the craft room for the next step. Stay tuned. Hey folks, Luxinda Swirl, we're back. So I wanted to bring you up to date on this particular cup that we did as a hydro dip. In the beginning, I was going for the motif calm and soothing, but mostly calm. Because, and this took me a long time to figure out, I wanted to do something in my AF line. So I was just originally going to use the words calm AF, cut out of vinyl in this area somewhere. Then I thought, well, how about a nice calm looking unicorn? Because, you know, unicorn. So again, I've mirrored it because I'm going to do the cheat method or the hack on my water slide, where I get the cup wet, get the water slide wet, put it down where I want it, and then just pull the backing off. And I don't need to do any sliding from the front. So I hope this works okay. I hope it looks okay. We really won't know until I put it on there. And then just in case I need to add some embellishments to other parts of the cup, I printed out some pretty butterflies, also water slides. I will list everything in the description below, including this beautiful water slide paper that I use. And I sealed it with 2 thick layers of Rust-Oleum clear matte spray, and then the final or third layer, which was the final layer, was a nice thick layer of the Plastidip glossifier. Again, I will link everything below. So let's give this a shot. We will put this in here, and as you know from past videos, I will just poke at it for a while. It needs about 30 to 60 seconds to come off the backing paper, or to start to lift off the backing paper. And then I'll get this space wet where I'm going to put it, and I'll do the transfer. If you watched my recent video on the suds-r-us tar pit epoxy mixer, this was one of the 2 cups I resined at the end of that video when I wanted to test the tar pit out in terms of mixing up epoxy resin. And it worked out really nice. So this now has very, 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 very tiny sparkles on it everywhere. Plus it had some glitter hydrodipping inks, marbling paints from the original Hydrodip we did. But there is very fine glitter everywhere, including my empty spots. Plus, we're going to put the Waterslide right about there. If you haven't seen the epoxy mixer video and you're curious about it, I did an unboxing and I tested out the new tar pit with epoxy, and I had a couple of issues, so I learned some things. And if you're interested in seeing how that went, I will link that video below, and it'll probably come up at the end of this video as well. So let's see how this is doing. Yeah, it's close. Give it another few seconds. And the point of putting the layer of resin on here was to give us a nice smooth surface for our water slide. There we go, okay. Get this wet. Oop. Need the oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think that looks beauteous. You see? Let's see. The camera angle. I will show this better after I do the squeegee thing. Hang on. So we'll use my squeegee tool. Again, links in the description. There are a few, I see a few wrinkles already. We want to get those out of there. So we use our squeegee tool to get out the water that's underneath the water slide. And any wrinkles, we'll smooth everything out. There we go. And you see the edges of the water slide paper, since it's clear, just totally disappear. And they will again, even better, they'll disappear underneath the next coat of resin. So we'll just pat dry all the water. There we go. Calm AF, man, calm AF. After it dries, and I put any other water slides on it that I might choose to put on it, then I will spray seal it with the Rust-Oleum 2X clear, probably in matte, and put on another layer of epoxy. At that point it will be done. Stay tuned to see what comes next. Okay, so I'm going to do the butterfly place. So I'm just going to use a couple butterflies. I'm going to use a pink one and a mostly bluish gold one. I'm going to put that fellow there. And then on this side down here, I'm going to put this little pretty pink butterfly. So we'll start. In case nobody knew, if you ever get a hold of one of these squeegees, this section in the middle here makes for a good temporary cup holder, like that. We'll put our two water slides in there. Okay. Put him a little off. There we go. Here's one. Squeegee, squeegee. These little ones are a lot easier. And I'll turn this around and put my little pink one down here. Come here, you. Go. I think that's all I'm going to put on here, because I don't want to cover up the space where a name would go at this point. I think 2 is good. So that's what we're going to do, folks. I'm going to let this dry, spray seal it. It will be ready at that point to receive more vinyl, or to receive vinyl if somebody wants a name on it. and then a final layer of epoxy. Good to go.